everyone. My name is Suzanne Moore, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the up-and-coming programs in the month of March. March is on upon us already. It's just happened so fast. But, you know, we've been all year highlighting dimensions of wellness with the wellness wheel, and physical wellness has been a thing. We're now stepping into the month of March with financial wellness, and everybody needs to learn that. I mean, me, myself included. Saving is a hard thing to do, but, you know, budgeting and spending and financing and borrowing and how to save for the future and build your nest egg, all of those things are important. It's sometimes overwhelming for us to know on our own. But we have some experts, financial experts, coming to visit us. The first program scheduled is a week from this Thursday, March the 16th. It will be taking place at the Masthead down on Main, down in North Wilkesboro, near the Journal Patriot building, if you're not familiar with the area. There is a new co-working space known as the Masthead. It's kind of like Google headquarters in downtown North Wilkesboro. It's an amazing little venue, and we'll be hearing from Camilla Lovett-Day. She is the former credit union manager, and she'll be giving us some advice on budgeting and saving. So come on out and learn how to mend the spend. We're going to have refreshments and talk about these resources that she has to help us all budget better and save our money. You know, put some aside. A little bit goes a long way. That'll be at 5:30 on March the 16th at the Masthead. Now, the following Thursday, we'll be here in the library. We're going to have Evan Handy from Edward Jones. He's a financial advisor, CEO of our local Edward Jones investment company here in downtown North Wilkesboro. He'll be stepping over to the library at 5:30 on the 23rd of March to give us some basics on starting up investments. So join us for how to finance the future and learn about investments 101. These will be short Q&A following the presentations, and of course we're always going to have some refreshments because it's that time of day. So we're going to have financial happy hour with food and fun and money talk. March the 30th at 5:30 in the library. It's again a Thursday evening. We're going to have Megan Ellis from the North Carolina Community Foundation coming to visit with us, and her topic is leaving a legacy. How to build charitable, that's a hard word, charitable giving into your estate plan and leave a lasting legacy for generations to come. Again, 5:30, March the 30th. And I love this little pig with the money coming out the top. Or is it going in? It's coming out or going in. He's helping us manage our money. He's got some big bills, doesn't he? So, financial wellness is the topic for the month of March. But we also have a special program, another one at the Masthead on March the 28th, which is a Tuesday at 6:30 in the evening with our leadership coach, local leadership coach, Ed Brenniger, in his book, Circle of Impact. And this is a book that lets us all know that we have the initiative to ignite change. We can all make change in our world for the better. Learn how to solve complex problems, improve communications, and be the best you can be with this Circle of Impact and the topic that Ed Brenniger will bring to us. Those are some of the big financial wellness programming things coming up, but that's not all we have at the library. We partner out with the branch, of course, Trap Hill Library, and we have a group called the Reading Trap. The Reading Trap also collaborates locally with Two River Cinema to show films on what they're reading about. So in the month of April, I know we're in March when we're talking about April, because you need time to read the book. You want to read this little book by Arto Pasolina, and he's a Finnish writer. It's a short book called The Year of the Hare. And believe it or not, I had no idea when we chose this book that this would be the Chinese Year of the Rabbit. So that kind of was a coincidental thing. But The Year of the Hare is a very unique story about a journalist who's out about on the highway. And you know how those rabbits hop in your way sometimes. He grazes a bunny on the highway, a young one. a young rabbit, and he felt so bad for injuring the rabbit that he stopped to rescue and revive him. And I guess he had some small minor injury, but he took it under his wing, so to say. He took the rabbit in and began traveling with him across the countryside. He decided, he'd just drop out of the real world and become like this is kind of a twist. We have a domesticated we have a wild rabbit who becomes soonly domesticated by the care of this journalist. But this journalist leaves society and becomes wild, living with the hare. It's kind of a unique twist. And it's a very well-known book from the 70s. It became a film, and we're going to show it on the big screen. Our Keeping It Real movie program at Two Rivers Cinema takes place on the first Saturday of each month. So join us in April on the first Saturday at 1 o'clock for the Year of the Hare. And then read the book and join us for a conversation at the branch library. Trap Hill Reading Trap Talks take place on the second Thursday at 6 in the evening. So if you're out for, daylight savings is coming along. If you're out for a country ride, join us at the branch for conversation. Now, that's April, Year of the Hare. I'm on a backtrack because tomorrow, if you see this tomorrow, has a conversation with Octavio Paz in his book, Labyrinth of Solitude. And he's a Mexican diplomat who was a poet and won a Pulitzer Prize. And he talks all about how Mexico's culture, how it wraps around the idea of solitude. But it also is relatable with other cultures as well. So it's a very interesting conversation going on in Trap Hill. The Reading Trap, if you'd like to join us every second Thursday at 6 for conversation in the branch, and every first Saturday at 1 for a film at Two Rivers Cinema. We'll jump right back in with some talk about artistic programs. If you're crafty and you want to get your hands into some different types of media, whether it's paints or chalks or whatever your creative, inspiring mind takes you to develop something beautiful, we have an art club that's starting up, and it will meet every third Thursday here in the library at 5:30. Okay, this is the first initial meeting to take place on March 16th. So if you're not interested in mending your spend with us at the masthead, but you have other things to get your hands into and talk about with artists, here we've got choices. We've got something for everyone. Our heritage cooking classes have been going right along with Taste of African Heritage, and we've already booked a second series. The program is filled up again. Cooking classes will be continued throughout the year at different times, so keep your eye out for that. We do have a new community garden plot that we're beginning to plant and grow with helps from volunteers and library patrons and library staff. It's all of a joint effort here. We will be growing produce out at Cub Creek Park in the community garden. So if you'd like to get your hands dirty and help us with that, just stop by for and schedule an on-site tour of the place where we're growing and learn about gardening. We've got some environmental wellness programming coming up in the month of April that will clue you in on all those details with the next go around. I could just talk about anything and everything right here at the library. It's all about anything you want to know and learn. The library has resources for you to find out about whatever it is. It's what I call the People's University. It's a space where you don't have to pay tuition to come and learn about just about anything you want to know. We have, let's see, regular programming all the time with our children's focus on STEM Saturdays, the second Saturday of every month, and they'll be doing some hands-on activities there. Check the website, follow us on Facebook, and chime in with any questions or thoughts or ideas of your own, we love to hear from you. So leave some space in the comments below if you have some suggestions for activities and conversation in other areas that we haven't discovered yet. You want to make it inclusive. We want to make you part of the conversation at the library. So thank you for joining.